should take it slow.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm your friend Diane, and today I'm going to show you how to draw a flowchart, and I'll also show you a presentation on flowchart. So in the presentation there is the introduction to flowchart, some symbols that are used in flowchart, and there are some rules for drawing a flowchart. I'll also show you making a flowchart in my computer in Microsoft PowerPoint. You can also make it in Microsoft Word. So now let's start the video. So first let's see the presentation. You can see here the definition of flowchart is that flowchart is a diagram of sequence or movements or action of people or things involved in a complex system or activity. There are some sort of symbols that are used in flowchart. You can see the symbol of oval. It is named as starting and ending, and its function is that it represents a starting or ending point. You can see the symbol of arrows, and it is gave its name as arrows in flowchart, and its function is that it is a line or a connector that shows relationship between the representative shapes. You can see the symbol of parallelogram. It is named as input and output because it has the function to represent input and output in a flowchart. So now moving towards the next symbol, it is rectangle, and it is named as process, and its function is that a rectangle represents a process. And here at last you can see that it is a diamond. It is named as decision. Its function is that it indicates a decision or the answer. There is one more symbol that is used in flowchart, but I have not mentioned it here because it is a connector, and its function is that it is used to connect flowchart from one page to another page, but it is not that much necessary for us. So now let's move towards the rules of drawing flowchart. There are a few key rules that go for all flowcharts. The first rule is always format your flow from left to right or top to bottom. The second function rule is run your return lines under your flowchart, making sure that they don't overlap. The third rule is that maintain consistent spacing between symbols. And the fourth and the last rule is that use the correct symbol for each step. Diamond shapes are for decisions, rectangles are for processes, start or end shapes should be same, etc. There are some other rules that we need to revise. We need to learn these rules by heart. So let me tell some of the other rules as well. Some of the other rules are flowchart must start and end. The arrows line give the direction of control flowchart. The lines should not intersect with each other. The symbols are used for proper activities. So this is the end of my presentation. Now I'm going to show you how to draw a flowchart in your PC. So I'm gonna show you that how to draw the flowchart of how to draw a flowchart to find the sum of any two numbers. So now you can just see here. I'm going to start it in another page, in a blank page. Next you need a oval. For that we need to go to insert and go to shapes, and then an oval is here. I'll just add it here. I'm gonna align it in center. Now see here that now again we need an arrow, downwards arrow. Now after this you need to draw a parallelogram. So go to insert once again. Now go to shapes and insert a parallelogram. Now once again we need the arrow. After this we need a rectangle. After this we need a parallelogram once again. Also need a arrow. Maybe the parallelogram does not fit here, so I'm taking one more blank page. You can see here. Now once again we need an arrow. Last for the ending we need a oval once again. Now let's add text here. Now you need to double click here and we need to go to text box and just see the text box. Here we need to type start. So this is our starting. Now double click in the parallelogram. Again go to text box. And here we need to input our numbers. Suppose if the number is 1 and 2, then we need to input here number 1 and number 2. So after this we will just need to go to rectangle and double click there. Now again we need to add a text box. Now here we need to write sum. I suppose the number as 1 and 2. Now we need to write sum is equals to number 1 plus number 2. the next page, there is one more parallelogram. Here we need to insert one more text box, but here the option is not coming, so I'm just going to format it. I think I am doing this here. Here I'm gonna add a text box and right here display sum. This is done. Now I just need to group them. Now just cut it and paste it here. And for the last oval, I'm going to write here end. You need to write end here. So this was an example of flowchart. So you can see this is a very easy method to prepare a flowchart to find the sum of two numbers. You can see first I'm going to add start here, then input numbers, then sum, then display sum, then end. We can prepare many other flowchart as well. Now in my next video I'm going to show you how to prepare an algorithm. So this much for today. Hope you all enjoyed my video. Please like, share and subscribe my channel. Bye bye. See you again.